Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we've come to Penberth, used as Sawle in POLDARK. Today's walk starts in the village of Treen. We parked in the car park at the top of the village, walked out to the coast, down to Penberth where we found the locations for the POLDARK series 2015. We then walked back up through some woodland, back up to the car park. Treen is on the south coast of Cornwall near St Berrian. So when you leave the car park, turn left, go past the cottage and turn left in front of its garden. The signpost to the coast is very easy to miss. We're now going to follow the path, cross a few fields and join up with the coastal path and turn left. So one of the reasons that we park in Treen is it's only £2 and the walk then takes you down a steep hill rather than climbing up. We have climbed out of Penberth before and it is steep. So now taking the footpath out to the coast and it's signposted to Logan Rock. There is a video on our channel about it where me and my son try and find the balancing rock and we didn't get there, but it's fun watch. We think it's called Logan Rock, we're still not quite sure. We know it's not called Logan Rock, and we know now from Craig Weatherall that it is Logan Rock, meaning rocking stone. So this is for you, Craig, we're trying our best.
And then you get out onto the cliff top walk on the coastal path. So we've just come out onto the promontory. What a view, looking across. So this is looking at Logan Rock, slightly to the right hand side at the top. It's the flat horizontal stone just in front of the tall upright one towards the end there.
If we come down this way I always feel myself drawn out to this outcrop of rocks. I just find it fascinating. Just don't really know enough about it, but enough to enjoy its beauty. Also got stunning views over to Porthcurno Beach, the Minack there nestled into the cliff. Anyway, that's a bit of an aside. Let's go and find Penberth. You'll notice this, it's Treendiner's Iron Age cliff castle. And here's the outer wall. So the path here is pretty good. The odd occasional, oh, this is a little stream to cross over. Little granite, oh, hello doggy, are you in my way? Stay. Look at the rocks through the water. The sunlight is lighting them up like a spotlight. Such a unique rock formation down this way. It's absolutely beautiful. So in the books, Winston Graham describes Sawle as where the miners live. So you get little miners' cottages. POLDARK has Nampara set on the coast with a little cove, Nampara Cove. So Sawle is quite appropriate to be represented by Penberth. So now we're descending down into Penberth. This is rather steep, but it's not so bad going down as when you're coming up. In Series 2, Penberth is used regularly to represent Sawle. So this is obviously still a working harbour. Dog walkers are advised to cross the river using the stepping stones to avoid the fish landing area on the slipway. George Warlegan's men are trying to encourage Judd and Prudy to speak against Ross at the trials. Dr. Ennis visits many of the villagers, trying his best to help them. Here we see Rosina hobbling and she's got a problem with her knee. And of course Caroline is attracted to Ennis. So in Series 3 we continue to see Penberth being used as Sawle. So this is a little cottage used as Drake and Samuel's house. I believe this is where they filmed Samuel having a wash. They film it quite cleverly, you never actually see them go through the door from this angle. Actually in this angle so that you can't see inside. And who could resist watching Drake having a wash in the river? Definitely not pretty. You'd never accuse the makers of POLDARK of doing this deliberately, would you?
It's no use, Ross. It's been a hard winter. Got a hole in my roof.
Would you want to live in there then?
Right.
Be fantastic with that view, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd probably build a conservatory on the side of it though.
Oh, now you're talking. National Trust now own Penberth, and they're responsible for keeping it in such a beautiful condition. Oh, there's a little damselfly. There's 4 of them there in total. Only lived for 3 weeks. But please note, there's only toilets here, so if you wanted a drink or anything, you have to go back to Treen to the pub.
What a view they've got from their window, look at that. Nice.
I wonder if they're the original pilchard sellers, or they gut and salt the fish for winter. Blue and green damselflies, oh, aren't they dancing around? In order to return to our car, we're going to go up past the cottages and up the road.
That's something you don't see every day of the week, is it? A slow kitten playing on road.
Angel rods are looking beautiful. Roses around the window. So if you don't fancy the walk along the coast, you can park here, a couple hundred yards from Penberth itself. Look at the gunnerer. Oh, there's damselflies all around that as well. Look at them playing.
As the road widens, on the left is a public footpath sign. Follow the track up towards a house and bear left. After about 50 yards, the path bears right uphill, with an area of gunnera, known as giant rhubarb, on your right. These huge plants grow well in the mild climate.
I feel like a very small person. Like a burrower.
That's what I call a leaf. That's huge. Carry on through the trees and up the hill to a wooden stile at the top.
Oh!
You know where we are?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, look at that view.
Yeah, that's a pretty good view. So we're just skirting across the right hand side now of this field.
So obviously we can't review our own walk.
It was brilliant. 10 out of 10.
But we didn't get lost.
Cross the field to another stile.
Look at that.
What's
Lovely
it?
little mallow. There's the car park.
Hooray!
How do we get to it though?
Continue to follow the next left-hand hedge to climb over a stile in it.
Oh, I don't want to pick him up.
Turn left and follow a wire fence for about 50 yards, which takes you back to the car park. Logan Rock pub. We've eaten there before, it's very nice. Time for a pint. Get on.
Mine's Coke.
Mine.
So a quick look at the map. Our walk today started in the village of Treen. We walked out to the coast, appreciated Logan Rock, walked on to Penberth, returning through woodland. So we're sat in the beer garden thinking about a sum up for our own walk, but obviously we can't score it out of 10. Perhaps you could do that for us. Just bear in mind there's not much signal down here, so take some notes, have it on a piece of paper. We'll look forward to your comments.
Terrible walk. Got completely lost. No pubs. 0 out of 10.
You sat in one.
Oh yeah. Alright. 10 out of 10. It was great.